Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. We had another low-scoring thriller between Punjab and Lucknow. It looked like Punjab had a very good score to chase, but Lucknow had other ideas. Some brilliant bowling. Krunal Pandya was outstanding with the economy of 2.75, well supported by Mohsen Khan, who stepped up, and Shamira as well. I have Punter with me. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, and good to see some low-scoring games as well, and going down the wire.
Yeah.
Uh, I we saw the similar pitch with the SRH game where Marco Jansen turned the game against RCB, and today LSG after bowling second and you know saving those 155 runs and winning by 20 runs is a big thing according to me. Like because they didn't even give Holder his full quota. They played with five bowlers, Holder bowling only one over, and Mawson coming to the party.
Yeah, and he was brilliant. Mohsin, we spoke about him before, but today he was very impressive, and it's good to see these guys stepping up. And I was very impressed also, with KL Rahul, the way he managed everything. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of his captaincy, but he kept us calm today, and it was good to see him win games like that. You can easily turn around and say it was his bowlers, but you have to give the captain credit as well, right? We give other captains credit when they win, and
Absolutely.
it was good to see
Absolutely.
the
Yes.
way.
We've never given him any credits
Yeah.
before. I think today they actually deserved.
And it was a very close game when actually it was in Punjab's favor when Best and Livingston were batting. They needed 66 or 43, 44. You would always back the batting team. And in this situation, it's hard for the bowling team, but not too much due. Ravi Bishnoi got hit as well, but the other bowlers, the way they bowled very well. And I think those three bowlers, they just did the job. And if not every bowler, if you have your majority of bowlers having a good economy, then it makes it easier and puts the pressure on the opposition team. But from Punjab's point of view, very disappointing, man. A lot of Punjab fans not talking. They were really excited when Sunrisers lost and everything. But today, there's no words coming out of their mouths, and they look. The team, I don't understand. We're all speaking about it in the auction. They're the best team, but there is something wrong with this franchise.
Absolutely. I don't understand, especially Shikhar Dhawan
Hmm.
last game batting extremely well. This game, 5 runs of 15th ball. He has that experience. I don't know what he was doing today. At least rotate the strike because the pressure kept on adding to Agarwal. Agarwal was going more than 100 strike rate, and then he threw it away because Shikhar couldn't time the ball or give him the strike as well. So I think that was a big issue today in today's game. Rabada bowled pretty well for Punjab. Even Arshdeep is bowling extremely well, but unfortunately he's not picking up any wickets. Sandeep is bowling well today. He bowled well today. Uh, Livingston and Rahul Chahar were the bowlers who went for more than 6 runs per over. Rest everyone was below 6 runs per over. I felt he missed the trick of giving Rishi Dhawan the bowling because the ball was, stopping and gripping on the pitch. So I thought he should have given Rishi his full quota instead of getting Livingston because it wasn't a very good spinner's track. We saw that because Bishnoi was also hit by Livingston. And, as you said, when Livingston and Pesto were batting and Livingston hit Bishnoi for two sixes, we thought the game was done almost. Like these guys will get them through. And then Mohsen comes in and gets Livingston out with a good outside off delivery. And then, the pressure was building on Pesto because Jitesh and Rishi Dhawan couldn't rotate the strike and give Pesto the strike. He obviously needed someone who would also go and chase the run rate. I thought they could have taken a risk of sending Rabada up there because if they would have lost Rabada over there, they did not lose anything big, right? They could have sent him to play a cameo. Such calls. I think captains do have to take now, especially because the pitches are going to change. It's going to get more difficult to bat on, but management involvement is also supposed to be there. Like Ricky Ponting and stuff, they always make changes, but you need to step up,
Yeah.
especially Punjab after losing two games.
Yeah, I think Punjab in particular, because like we always talked about in the auction, they have an amazing team, from top to bottom. There's not many weaknesses, but all the weaknesses are showing up now. There's plenty to talk about, whether it's their batting or their bowling. Again, not finishing off games, and this has been a problem for them in every season, whoever their personnel is. But if you look at it from Lucknow's point of view, again, for KL Rahul, that's why I appreciate his captaincy today, because it was a tricky one. Bishnoi was getting smashed, but Krunal was bowling like $1 million. So, the way he, balanced everything out, it happens. One bowler, they both can be spinners. One can have a very good game, one can have a bad game. It's just backing your players. And the way he backed Mohsen Khan as well, I think he brought him on for that Livingston wicket. Very good decision. And yeah, in hindsight, we could have criticized him if he got it wrong, but you have to clap your hands for KL Rahul. And Lucknow, I always maintain that they're a very good team along with Punjab. So there's one team who had both teams had excellent auctions, but you see two different kind of results. And that could be the franchise, that could be the owners, that could be the captain, that could be a lot of things. But I don't think it's just the captain, because KL Rahul had the same problem Agarwal had in Punjab, right? So, but also,
Absolutely.
just lastly on this game, I would say that I've spoke to a few Punjab fans and stuff. They were also not too happy with the way Agarwal captains the team. But for me, I still need to see him the whole season, and I don't think he's the only problem. He could be part of the problem, but they have a lot of issues. It could go down to Anil Kumble, it could go down to Priti Zinta, but they have a lot of issues, and it's a variety of things. It cannot pin it to one. I think that's the thing. Your player,
Absolutely. I feel we were talking about this earlier also, that to take out Odin Smith, get in Sandeep Sharma, and get Rajapaksa for Shah Rukh Khan. So they got that, and the team is right for them. But it's something which is not working for them. I don't know. It's never been working for them. They always do the Punjabi things by the end of the year. There are teams who support them. Fans also support them so much, and still, it's like they show the glimpses, and then suddenly it's like those Puski rockets. The rocket will
yeah.
go up and then it won't burst. So it's something like that. I hope they come back strong and do well, but you never know about Punjab. Punjab is Punjab.
Yeah, I mean,
And
if you
as
will, this team at least qualify for the top four with this team, then it won't get
yeah,
harder than.
definitely need to qualify with this team. Like, you have a very good team. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and
Player
just
of the
like.
match. I would actually give to Mohsen. The man of the match was Krunal Pandya, but for me, Mohsen was much better.
Yeah, it could go either way because he's younger and stuff, more experience. I'll just give it to either one. I think I'll go with Kunal Pandya to be different. But I felt that, like you said, it was more of a fast bowler's pitch. Chamira bowled really well as well. For a spinner to do that well and pick up crucial wickets with that economy, 2.75 is ridiculous in a T20. So yeah, I'd go with that. But I think,
The reason I went with Mohsen is because of his cameo in the end
yeah, that's
with
also
that
true. Valuable runs, man. 13 of 6. That was
valuable run.
valuable runs. The commentators also mentioned Chamira and Mohsen Khan both contributing with their bat. So, yeah, I think
Yep.
that's those runs were the difference in the end. So, yeah, 100% he can be the man of the match. You're getting it right these days. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. Let's just quickly look at tomorrow. There's a couple games. I think Mumbai is playing. But yeah, let me just get the schedule up. Tomorrow is a double header. You have
So
GT
morning is
versus,
RCB versus GT.
and then you have RR versus Mumbai. Very quickly, your thoughts on both games and predictions. GT versus RCB.
Well, I think GT is untouchable now. Nobody can touch GT after the past few games. We always thought they're a super lucky team, and they will collapse someday or the other. But the way they're playing, you know, one or two guys are like just outstandingly performing extremely well for them. And RCB, obviously there is a tension in the opening order. We've not seen Faf, nor Virat, nor Maxwell performing for them. Hopefully they step up. Then it will be a good game to watch out. Otherwise, I feel GT will just take care of them easily.
Yeah. Again, on paper, I back RCB, but like you said, Gujarat are just winning games out of nowhere, and I don't know how long they can maintain this, but they're maintaining it. So it's hard to go against them right now. And it's not just like, okay, they have a weaker team but they're killing it. It's not that. It's that one person, a random person, is stepping up every game, whether it's Miller once, Rashid Khan once, Tivatia, the Hardik Pandya himself. It's different people, so we don't know what to expect from them. And if they do make the playoffs,
Saha
then
from nowhere.
yeah, Saha as well. So it's just random people coming up, and that's why they're a dangerous team. But at the same time, they always have that scope to collapse. They should have lost, 3-4 games, but they didn't, and they're on their way to the playoffs. They're on the way to that. And then from RCB's point of view, again, those last 2 games have been very poor for them, specifically that Sunrisers game. And they'll have to step up now. They do have those kind of games in a season, but they have to step up now, and they need that top order to fire. That simple as that for RCB. Their bowling now, their
That's
bowling
it.
is good, and their batting is the issue, especially top order. Can't keep putting pressure on Dinesh Karthik like that. And then tomorrow, the next game is Rajasthan versus Mumbai. Are we going to see Mumbai finally win and upset a very strong Rajasthan team? It's going to be an upset because Rajasthan are one of the best teams in the tournament right now.
I feel Butler's going to hit them again for a century.
No, for the first time, I think that Mumbai will. They have to win, man. It's been so long. They have to win. And
Well,
tomorrow,
the fact is there that everyone else is saying that Mumbai has to win now, and Mumbai is proving everyone wrong. So I don't
they'll
I don't
play a
want them
best
to
game.
upset. I don't want them to upset an RR team. The RR team is a pretty good team, and I really like the way they're playing. So I don't want them to do anything to the RR team. I hope
Yeah, no,
Butler and Samson play well.
no, that's why I'm supporting Mumbai, because we need, as a Sunrisers fan, we need Rajasthan to lose. So I'm supporting Mumbai, and watch out for Brevis, Tilak Verma, Bumrah. If they can just get their batting right, I think. Of course, their bowling has problems, but if they can just live up to the potential, Mumbai got this. You have Butler and stuff. If Rohit Sharma can play in innings, Ishan Kishan can play in innings. They have 3-4 people who can match. Uh, Butler, maybe not for shots, but for impact. They have batsmen there.
Also, it's Rohit's birthday tomorrow, so you never know.
Oh, happy birthday to Rohit Sharma. That's good. Big news. I didn't know that. So Rohit's birthday. Hopefully he can get the right birthday gift. And if they lose, I just hope somebody else does the thing. It's always him and Danny Morrison chatting away whenever he loses. I have a feeling he might lose it tomorrow if they do lose. But yeah, hopefully Mumbai can win a game. And your player to watch out for?
So in the first game, I would take both the uncapped players, which I really like, is Shahbaz Ahmed and Rahul Tewatia.
Yeah.
And in the second game, also I'll go with the Indian uncapped from Mumbai Indians would be Tilak Verma, and from RR I will go with. I hope Jaiswal gets a game and he plays tomorrow. But if not, then I will stick with Butler. I don't think anyone can beat Butler.
Yeah, he's in outstanding form. Let's see if he gets another 100 tomorrow. But yeah, I'll probably go
Yeah.
Hetmeyer just as a finisher if he does get the chance to finish, if Butler does give him that chance. And from Mumbai's point of view, I'm going to go. I just had his name in my head, Ishan Kishan. Yeah, I'm going to go Ishan Kishan for him. And then RCB,
15 crores, baby.
yeah, Ishan Kishan, and then from RCB, probably like a Hazelwood, just to someone who can like put the pressure on the Gujarat batsmen, especially the opening batsmen
Good
and in the
call.
middle order.
Good
Yeah,
call.
go with Hazelwood. And
Yeah.
from Gujarat point of view, just pick anybody, bro. It doesn't really matter. It could be anyone. It could be Abhinav Manohar tomorrow. So it doesn't. We don't know. It could be anybody. Pick any player. All their players
Or
are to
maybe
watch out.
Shubman Gill is high time.
Shuman Gill, yeah, he had one really good innings, but we want to see that consistency. And Kane Williamson, of course, he got things wrong in the last game, but he did something very smart. He cut that shot off. That off shot. It was his go-to boundary shot between point and covers. But
Yeah.
Williamson cut that off by putting a fielder there. So maybe other teams will go with that kind of strategy. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining me. I know that you're on a tight schedule, but hopefully I will catch you tomorrow and enjoy the games. And hopefully Mumbai win for you, for Rohit Sharma, and for other teams who need Rajasthan to lose. Take care, man. Thank you.
Take care.